It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. I want to get on this subject right now because I seen this the other day and I wanted to reply on it. So everybody know Beyonce knows, right? Yes, we all know about her and Jay-Z. But we ain't talking about her the situation. We talking about Tina Knowles, the mother of Solange and Beyonce. Yes. So I just wanted to talk about this because she basically is going viral in the moment, but she ain't make no video or nothing. She's talking about her memoir. So let me pull up this document, this little article from People. So Tina Knowles teases the reason behind Richard Loss's divorce as she reveals the moment she woke up and decided to file. Yes, as in file for divorce. Yes. So she just woke up one day and filed for divorce. Well, let's read some more. All right. Let me make sure y'all can see. Tina Knowles has opened up about her divorce from ex-husband Richard Lawson in her new memoir. Released last month, the 71-year-old superstar mom and Arthur wrote about the moment she decided to file for divorce at the age of 69 in July 2023 and why ending the relationship was personally important. In the book, Tina recalled one day in July 2023 when she woke up from sleeping and knew her marriage needed to end. She recognized Richard's great qualities from throughout their 10 years together, but no longer felt the relationship was positive for them. While she spoke to him for some reason, while she spoken to him for some reason about the feeling she didn't feel it was working and came to the realization that she deserved so much more. Tina wanted to be happy and thought she would never feel whole, cherished, loved, and respected in a relationship, according to the book. She also felt pressure to show others they could find a second chance at love. Wait a minute, I didn't see that part. She felt pressured to show others she could find a second chance at love. Who did she feel pressured by? I wonder. But ultimately knew she needed to choose herself. So she filed for divorce. I made a decision to divorce with a heavy heart, but totally without malice. And I have not lost a night of sleep over it. This bitch savage. She more savage than me. Tina wrote, noting that it was quite a shift from feeling as though she was going to die after her first marriage with Matthew Knowles ended in 2021. Now look, I don't think there's no much more information in this other than basically in her memoir, she just wanted to tell people, hey, I want to end it. Yes, I want to get rid of it. I want to end it. Yes, this is crazy. It is because at the end of the day, I feel for this man. This man has spent 10 years of his life with this woman, you know, and I just want to give my personal opinion about this. A lot of women don't want to go through the struggle no more. Like if they feel any traction in the marriage that makes them feel, just feel. And that your feelings are feelings. They're temporary. It's like you feel what you feel at the moment. The moment leaves and goes as it comes, right? And she is no exemption to the rule of women. She divorced this man at 69 years of age. Yes. 69 years of age, she divorced this man because she feels that she can do better. She just didn't want to do it. She woke up, she says, when she woke up and knew her marriage needed to end. So I just woke up and say, I'm done. Come on, man. What's up with these women now? Now, we all know what this is mean. Was you think you're gonna find love at 69? Well, she's 71 now. You're not finding no love. All you gonna find is a bunch of youngsters gonna blow your back out. You hear me? That's it. They just gonna blow your back out and leave you on the streets with a wet butt. I'm just trying to tell you what is gonna happen. Nobody's about to be like, this dude was with you 10 years ago. You 71 now. He was with you when you was 61. He was older too. Now what? You know how this ends, Miss Tina. Thank you for creating greatness with Beyonce. Solange was probably a mistake, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not saying you can't find love, but the love that you find ain't gonna be the genuine love that you want. Yes, ma'am. You see, what I think that these women are missing in this world, I think that these women are missing logic. They're not putting two to two together. They're not understanding like The older you get, the more no one's going to want to be with you. So at the end, like I work with old people, so I see this happens. A lot of old people die alone. It's very sad. They die alone, no one on their side, but they try to accept it. They're like, yeah, I'm okay with it, and you're not okay because you knew what you had was good, but you ended it because of how you felt. I like to get in the brains of individuals, not to psychologically trick them out, but to ask questions and gonder what they. I want to spark your own knowledge in your own brain. So I might ask you a question that makes you think. Do you think that your feelings at the time when you made that decision was an adequate decision to be made? Or do you think if you would have slept on it for one more day, even a month, even a week, that you would have made a different decision? And the answer is always yes. Yes, I made a decision based on my emotions, and I knew I shouldn't have made that decision, and it really cost me my future, and now I'm really lonely. You see, what happens is women never experience loneliness, so they always hop. They bunny hop to one man to another. But the older you get, the more you lose the bunny hop, the more that no one wants to be with you. This man probably wasn't having sex with this woman. She old head, but I guess she probably wanted. Maybe that was one of I understand. Old lady, she probably wants somebody to jump the bone. Old man can't get it up. That's probably what it is. You just want to be emotionally roused. Yeah, go hire you an escort or something. Because if you think some youngster gonna come in your bro, you're 60, you're 70. What you ain't gonna want no 50-year-old. You think somebody gonna come in and just try, oh, let me marry Tina. Let me try to be with her. No, no one's gonna waste no time with no 7-year-old for real. It's over. You should have just made it work, bro. It's not that serious for real. This man wanted somebody to live the rest of his existence with it. You see, and I'm be honest, and I'm sorry to rant like this, but I just get so passionate when men invest so much time in these women, but then the women just get up and leave. These men aren't getting up and leaving. Yes, she has the money and leverage to get up and leave. She has the money. She's the mother of Beyonce. Yes, stepmother of Jay-Z. They're very rich. And yes, she served a decent amount of time, 10 years, and that's great. But you're in your elderly years. I'm surprised she's not using a cane for real. This is the time that you give back to the world, go to church, pray more, thank God for what you have, and cherish it. Instead, you giving it more out just so you can experience those last few years probably getting bust down for real by some men that don't care nothing about you, that's not going to be with you when you die. And then you realize that you gave up everything that really cared for you. That's the reality of the situation where it really happens at the end. But people don't realize that until you really in your deathbed and we looking over you. And we telling you like, damn, everybody you love ain't here. You finna die today. Yes. I work in nursing. I've seen a lot of people die right in front of me. And I guarantee you that people weren't there. I was the one there, taking care of them, for sure. It happens more than we would like to for it to happen, but it happens a lot. And this situation is just, it don't matter if you motherfuckers 69 years old. Women are still hypergamous. They're still trying to look for something better. They're looking for the happiness. They're looking for that drill, that excitement. That excitement, it throttles down because y'all throttled your excitement so high that it's just plateau. Because you wanted it so fast that everything now doesn't arouse you no more. That means simple love isn't enough for you. And I'm sorry to say this, but this is reality. I'm a young man, but I have a lot of wisdom because I see it. I've been taking care of old people for my whole life. I see the nature. And I also want to add that statistically, she was supposed to do this. Yes, I hate to say this. Yes. 50% chance you're going to get divorced if you get married. There's an 80 to 90% chance the woman's going to file for a divorce. Yes, sir. The woman's going to leave. Now, we don't have to worry about who's going to divide assets because obviously she probably has more assets in this situation. But of course, she probably protected herself prior to this situation, right? It makes sense. But it's not about the money no more. It's about who's going to be there when you have nobody, who's going to hold your hand. Because to expect your kids going to be there is a downfall. You need somebody out external of your kids. Your kids, they have loyalty to you. They have to. You must have loyalty to them. But this is love, the love that you chose to be with, marry, and stay with by yourself till death do us part. What happened? What happened, man? Whatever happened to death do us part, man? And this is what scares people like me to get married, because I feared that the woman emotion might change randomly and she just wakes up and says, I'm done. She literally told us what a lot of women do already, just wakes up and it's finished. This is the reason why the divorce rate is so high, because women are the ones just getting up and saying, I'm not feeling this no more. Huh? It's okay. I'm not feeling this shit is lame. I'm done. It's divorce. It's time to take half of it. Fuck it. No, we can't live this way. So, gentlemen, unfortunately, even if a woman with you for 10 years, she served a decent amount of time with the guy though. But still, you're 69 years old, man. You were supposed to ride it out, man. Y'all was supposed to be life partners for real, for at least the end part. She decided to end it in her geriatric years. Ain't that a bit? Hey, so y'all tell me what y'all think about this conversation, man. Is this typical women behavior, even in her geriatric years? Is she still behaving like a young stallion out here in the field? I believe so. But if y'all think differently, please tell me in the comment section. Yes, she has the autonomy and well doing, do whatever she wants. That's her life. But y'all got to think past that. What's the reality of this situation? Sometimes you fight with people and you just got to love them. You still got to love them. I know we fight, but I told God that was definitely do his part. And that's what it's going to be. I'm in my old years. I want you to be here when I pass, and I want to be here when you pass. And I want to say in my life for once that I accomplished something. I accomplished marriage. I was widowed out. I didn't just leave. I didn't just quit. That's what women should be trying to achieve. I stayed with a family and I completed this mission. And I died a woman with morals, not a woman that's finna get her back blown and her butt wet. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments section. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe. We out.